Alright, what's going on, guys? Element back on the video. In today's video, we are back with the no item sweeps for the red zone here. So, we are. It's been a little bit, right? It's been a little bit. So we're kind of back in the swing of things. As you can already see, we're restarting runs. Yeah, I remember rotations were pretty bad on some of them. So yeah, this is Frieza. We're starting off on Frieza. I think I'm restarting here until we get I want to say the Zamasus together, and then we're just we start with that run. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Yeah. This attempt I think took me one try. Anyway, but I really wanted to get them together, so I just went with that. So okay, that's interesting to see. Frieza. Oh, you know, now we're in the Wicked Bloodline red zone, right? Frieza is not too tough, thankfully, at the start here, so it makes it a bit easier to set ourselves up and build up a bit. And it lets this Zamasu rotation really work pretty well, actually, especially considering the last phase is tech, so you the LR Zamasu can kind of cook a bit there. This event's long too. It lets the 8th anniversary LR stack. It's really good for them. Not much to say here. I think it's a good starting fight for the Wicked Bloodline red zone, and it was not too bad at all. I really couldn't say it was too bad. Alright, so now we got the boy Cooler. So, Cooler is a bit of a shorter fight, right? Just 2 phases, and I believe this is by far the shortest run here. But he is tough because he hits really hard at the start, which whenever there's these fights like that, I really get worried for this team. It's a reason why I mean, I haven't done it yet, but I'm worried about when we get to what's it called? The Gamma Red Zone, and then the Cell Max. I'm worried about them because they hit hard from the start. Cell Max not necessarily hitting like crazy hard. It's just those supers like really can hurt you. So that makes it tough. Yeah, you see we're popping the standby really early here. So yeah, there's a lot of things with this fight that's tough. But once you get past this first phase, the Buu Saga LR absolutely destroys and nukes the last phase, making this fight, while tough at the beginning, it's pretty easy to like clean it up and sweep up right at the end. So tough, but like it could be a lot worse. Alright, so now after that we have the Frieza and King Cold. So this fight was it was never really a tough fight. Like this phase doesn't hit hard at all. Very easy to get through. They're a little bit tankier, but yeah, you know, it's easy. It's pretty easy to get through. Even though we didn't get lucky with that dodge, only taking 150 there from Gogeta is really surprising. Like these guys' attacks must not do that much damage at all. Like in the 300 something range, it's really not that bad. Now, you'll see here that Mecha Frieza does catch us on the first turn, and instantly I think we're just going to lose, but we were able to get it done still with just the one attempt, so I'll take it. You know, there is some a level of RNG that does matter here, right? Like, there was a world where we didn't get hit by that super attack on Gogeta. There's a world where we maybe didn't get super attacked by Mecha Frieza later on here. As you guys, like I said, you'll see coming up, but honestly, the objective with this fight is just you get rid of King Cold, you know, because he has that annoying ceiling. You get rid of him, so you're not sealed, and then you just destroy Frieza. And they don't really super attack too much, or attack much. I guess that was their way of balancing a 2-character fight. I'm not really sure. I never really understood why. But they didn't they didn't super attack all that often. So, like, once they did super attack, it would take them a long time, too. So, I don't know. This fight isn't that bad at all. Because of that, I guess this was the first multi-person last phase of a Red Zone, besides, like, now we have the androids. So I guess they were just trying to figure out a way how to balance this, especially considering Cold has got the, or not Cold, did I say Cold? I did say Cold. I'm stupid. Whatever. I'm thinking of Chilled. I don't know why I'm thinking of Chilled. Yeah, Cold. But yeah, he does have the ceiling, right? That's annoying. So I guess they have to balance that in some form or fashion. But yeah, not too bad of a fight. You know, we got, like I said, we got caught a little bit, but it's all right. It wasn't that all that bad in the end. Alright, this fight brings back a lot of PTSD from when I first tried to beat this. This one took a couple of days for me to beat. Obviously, we had the restrictions, right? So, this is Metal Cooler. It was always this guard. This guard was really annoying for me, but here it looks like we got like a pretty lucky turn to have him not attacking right at the start, so we were able to build up defense, and you know, so we can actually tank this guy. Unfortunately, what is it called? I think he supers Tech Gogeta, which is, you know, not great at all. I think it causes us to have to, like, revive. I think we revived. There's no way we went up without reviving. The revive is basically our trump card ability in this. I see no yeah, see, look how much damage. And then I'm surprised we won this run. That's insane. That is crazy. Okay, yeah. The thing is with this, it was always like you get past this phase and then the last phase isn't that tough because I don't remember if his HP just wasn't as high, but it felt like he just went down super fast. He does heal, so maybe that's how they kind of balanced that. But I felt like, yeah, once you got past this phase, which we almost did in one turn, I felt like once you got past it, it wasn't too bad. So, not terrible. Oh yeah, we do. So do we go for the revive here? I think we just decided to revive so that going into the next phase we're not about to die. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much the only thing we could do here because there was no way we would survive the next turn. So, sure, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, this fight, like, once we get past this phase, we just gotta, it just takes a little bit to get rid of Cooler, and it's not too bad. You're gonna need some RNG, you know, some luck with some supers attacks, like where he's super attacking, but it's not that bad. Alright, so now is the finale to the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone here. We got Metal Cooler Core. So the Metal Cooler Core is a very tough fight on the level of like Broly and all that. And it really is tough. This first phase is not too bad for this team, right? When the leaders is a physical character, it makes the, if the first fight is going to be int, it makes it a lot easier because you can kind of stick them in slot 1 a little bit here. It's really helpful because you can have some bad runs where you get like super attacked right away and he lowers your defense, then he super attacks again. This first phase can be tough. I wasn't too worried about this fight. Like obviously I know it's tough, so it's gonna take some luck. It's gonna it might take a couple attempts, which this one did take a couple attempts, like 4 attempts or so. But what's it called? I know that like we have the GT revival, which we could just use to nuke the last phase, which was kind of my objective here. I don't remember if we actually did end up using it. Well, it's been a little bit now since I recorded this. I guess you guys will see. But once we got to the next phase and we kind of got ourselves set up, we were able to I don't want to say easily kill him, but you know it wasn't like. I personally was not feeling that bad going into it. Let's just say that. So that's all the stages though. We're gonna see if we can do the Red Ribbon Army one next. I feel like those Gammas and the Cell Max could be really tough, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it isn't too bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.